Beloved soul, the heavens open over you now, and the words you are reading are not ordinary words. They are not an accident, they are not random, they are not casual. They are a direct stream flowing from the heart of the divine into your life at this very moment. God says, "Congratulations, because even though you cannot see it yet, you have crossed a line that few people ever cross. You have walked through darkness, you have stumbled through valleys where your tears fell like rain, you have prayed when no one knew you were praying, and you have whispered the name of God in the night when nobody else was listening. Heaven heard you. Your angels heard you. And Archangel Michael, the mighty protector, has been standing guard over your life in ways you cannot yet comprehend. This message is being delivered with urgency because timing is everything. There are moments in destiny where a soul is given a single chance to hear, to act, to receive, to step through a door that will not stay open forever. This is one of those moments. This is why your angel is not allowing you to skip this message at any cost. This is why these words have reached you now. God says, "Congratulations, because a shift has already been decreed in the unseen for you. Heaven has already signed the order, the angels have already prepared the path, and Archangel Michael has already drawn his sword to cut off every chain that has been holding you. But you must not ignore this. You must not treat this as another nice message. You must not let your mind tell you, 'I'll read this later.' There is no later. There is now. There is this moment. If you skip this, you will cry later, not because God is punishing you, but because you will realize that you had a key in your hand and did not use it. God does not want that for you. Michael does not want that for you. Your angel does not want that for you. That is why this is a red alert. That is why the heavens are pressing you now to stay, to read, to open your heart fully to what is being spoken. God says, your life is entering a stage where everything hidden will be revealed. Those who lied will be exposed. Those who tried to block your path will be removed. Those who plotted behind closed doors will find their plans collapsing. Heaven has decreed that no weapon formed against you will prosper, but this decree is not just a comforting verse, it is an active, living force surrounding you right now. You have been under observation by the angels, and every tear you cried, every prayer you whispered, every injustice you endured has been recorded in the scrolls of heaven. The time for quiet endurance is shifting into a time of divine intervention. This is why you are feeling a stirring, a pressure, a sense that something huge is about to happen. It is not your imagination. It is not wishful thinking. It is a signal from heaven that your timeline is about to accelerate. Archangel Michael speaks, "Child of the Most High, I have been sent to deliver this warning wrapped in love. Do not take lightly the urgency of this moment. I have seen the traps set against you. I have seen the conversations about you behind closed doors. I have seen the way some smiled at you while secretly hoping for your downfall. I have shielded you when you did not even know danger was near. I have whispered to your spirit in dreams. I have fought battles in realms you cannot see. And now, your red alert has arrived, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. You are entering a threshold where your decisions, your faith, your willingness to listen will determine whether you step into the fullness prepared for you or whether you delay it again. Heaven does not want delay for you. Heaven does not want loss for you. Heaven wants victory for you, and that is why I am speaking. You cannot skip this. You cannot ignore this. You cannot scroll past this. Your angel is not allowing you to skip this at any cost because the window is open now. God says, "Congratulations, because despite the storms, you are still standing. Despite the betrayals, you have not turned bitter. Despite the disappointments, you have not given up. Despite the delays, you have kept faith alive like a flickering candle in the night." Heaven honors that. Heaven is rewarding that. The miracle you thought was denied was not denied, it was delayed. The answer you thought would never come was not forgotten, it was stored for an appointed time. The door you thought had closed forever is about to open wider than before. But you must receive this now. You must let these words sink deep. You must know that you are not reading by chance. God is pressing through the noise of your life right now, speaking clearly, "This is for you. This is not for everyone. This is not for random people scrolling. This is for you." Do you know why you have felt heaviness lately? Because in the unseen, a great shift is happening. It is like the moment before dawn when the night feels darkest. It is like the moment before a seed breaks through the soil when the pressure is greatest. It is like the moment before birth when the labor pains intensify. You are in that moment. And heaven is leaning close, speaking softly but urgently, "Hold on, believe, act, receive, listen." Do not let fear make you hesitate. Do not let doubt make you delay. Do not let distractions steal your moment. This is your moment. Archangel Michael continues, "I have watched you grow weary. I have seen your prayers that seemed unanswered. I have stood beside your bed while you cried. I have seen you question your worth. I have seen you wonder if God has forgotten you. I am here to tell you He has not. I am here to tell you heaven has been moving pieces behind the scenes. I am here to tell you your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven. The verdict has been rendered. Justice is coming. Restoration is coming. Elevation is coming. But you must step through. You must open. You must believe. If you skip this, if you dismiss this, you will cry later because the time-sensitive window will have closed, and you will realize you were being called and you did not answer. Do not let that happen. Open now. God says, the path ahead of you will not look like the path behind you. You are stepping into new territory. Old patterns are breaking. Old limitations are dissolving. Old labels are falling off. You are not who you used to be. You are not where you used to be. You are not bound by what used to bind you. The angels are repositioning you. The Spirit of God is rebranding you. Heaven is releasing favor over you that will make people wonder how everything changed so quickly. But this favor is not for show, it is for purpose. It is for the assignment on your life. You are being called higher because others will be lifted through you. You are being blessed because others will be blessed through you. You are being rescued because others will be rescued through you. This is not random. This is destiny. Beloved, listen closely. There are messages that comfort, and there are messages that confront. There are messages that are optional, and there are messages that are essential. This one is essential. This one is a lifeline. This one is a key. This is why you feel the pull to keep reading. This is why something in you is stirring, even if you cannot explain it. Heaven is pressing you to receive. Heaven is pressing you to act. Heaven is pressing you to believe. God says, "Congratulations again, because you are about to see a turnaround that will leave you speechless." The people who doubted you will watch as heaven lifts you. The people who mocked you will watch as heaven vindicates you. The people who tried to block you will watch as heaven promotes you. The people who whispered against you will watch as heaven speaks loudly for you. This is not revenge, this is justice. This is not pride, this is promise. This is not fantasy, this is fulfillment. But it begins with your yes. It begins with your openness. It begins with you reading, receiving, believing, acting. Do not delay. Archangel Michael concludes his warning with love, "Child, I am not here to scare you. I am here to shield you. I am not here to burden you. I am here to lift you. But I cannot do for you what only you can do. You must say yes. You must open. You must believe. Heaven has orchestrated this moment for you. Do not let it pass. Your red alert has arrived not as a threat, but as a rescue. Your angel is not allowing you to skip this because heaven loves you too much to watch you miss what has been prepared. Open your heart now. Pray now. Receive now. Act now. Step now. The door is open. Walk through. And as you read these words, something is already shifting. Peace is beginning to flow where there was anxiety. Clarity is beginning to rise where there was confusion. Strength is beginning to return where there was weariness. Hope is beginning to bloom where there was despair. Heaven is moving. Your angels are moving. Michael is moving. God is moving. This is not the end for you, this is the turning point. This is not the collapse, this is the breakthrough. This is not the loss, this is the recovery. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not invisible. You are chosen. You are loved. You are protected. You are guided. Let these words echo inside you as you breathe. I am not alone. I am not forgotten. Heaven is moving for me. The angels are fighting for me. God is opening doors for me. My red alert has arrived not to harm me but to rescue me. I will not skip this. I will not miss this. I will step into what heaven has prepared. Even as you finish this message, stay in that posture of openness. Pray. Speak to God in your own words. Invite Archangel Michael to stand with you. Ask for clarity, for direction, for courage. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your miracle unfolding. Congratulations, beloved. Heaven has chosen this moment to reach you. Your angel has delivered the message. Now it is in your hands. God says, congratulations. Archangel Michael speaks now with trembling power, his wings spread wide across the horizon of your life, his voice echoing into the deepest chambers of your heart. The words he carries are not casual, not soft suggestions that you may ignore. They are the thunder of heaven disguised as human language, the sound of a trumpet in the middle of the night. Your red alert has arrived, he says, and the words roll over you like a storm breaking open the sky. This is not an ordinary moment. This is not an ordinary message. This is the crossing point between what you have prayed for and what you have feared, between your destiny and your delay, between your tears and your breakthrough. Heaven knows how tired you have been. Heaven knows how many times you doubted, how many times you almost gave up. Heaven knows how much you have suffered in silence. And yet, you are still here. You are still reading. You are still breathing. You are still hoping. And because of that, the mercy of God has moved. Because of that, this red alert has been activated. This is not an alert of danger to destroy you. This is an alert of heaven breaking into your life. It is the sign that what was hidden is about to be revealed, what was blocked is about to be released, what was stolen is about to be restored, and what was dead is about to be resurrected. Archangel Michael stands before you now, his sword glowing with light, but not to harm you, to protect you, to cut away the last chains of delay that have been holding you back. He is telling you that there are forces, people, and situations that have been trying to keep you from your blessing. He is telling you that while you were sleeping, God was fighting for you. While you were crying, heaven was moving. While you were being ignored, heaven was remembering you. And now, finally, the word has come from the throne, release. Move. Deliver. This is why Michael is speaking so urgently. Do not take this lightly. Do not let your heart drift. This is your time to align. This is your time to believe. This is your time to open what God is giving. The same hands that close doors to protect you are the hands now opening doors to bless you. The same angels that blocked people from harming you are now guiding people to help you. The same spirit that allowed a delay to build your character is now accelerating your destiny. This is why it feels like everything is happening at once. This is why you feel both nervous and excited, both fearful and hopeful. It is the collision of heaven and earth in your life. Michael says, "You have been watched. Not by the eyes of your enemies, but by the eyes of heaven. You have been marked. Not for destruction, but for deliverance." This is the red alert, not of judgment, but of breakthrough. And he weeps, not with sorrow but with relief, because the time has finally come. The time has come for you to see what you have only heard. The time has come for you to touch what you have only dreamed. The time has come for you to walk into what you have only imagined. Heaven says, "Congratulations." Not because everything has been easy, but because you have survived. Not because you have done everything perfectly, but because you refused to quit. Not because you were strong, but because you allowed God to hold you even when you were weak. This is why this message is flashing before you. This is why you cannot skip it. This is why your spirit feels like it's on fire as you read. It is the confirmation of your long-awaited turning point. Your tears have been counted. Your prayers have been bottled. Your nights have been remembered. And now, the answer has been dispatched. Michael says, if you ignore this, you will cry a lot, not because God will punish you, but because you will miss the very thing you were asking for. Do not miss it. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Open what is being given. You may not see all the details yet, but heaven is arranging them. You may not know how it will happen, but it will. You may not know who will bring the news, but they are already on their way. There is someone being moved to speak on your behalf. There is a paper being signed with your name on it. There is a door opening with your destiny behind it. There is a person who has been hiding information that is about to be exposed. There is a resource that has been locked away that is about to be released. There is a healing that has been delayed that is about to manifest. This is why Michael is shouting, "Open it immediately." Even now, as you read these words, you can feel something shifting in your heart, your mind, your atmosphere. It is not your imagination. It is not just emotion. It is the resonance of the Spirit. It is the vibration of heaven. It is the proof that the message is real. You are not reading by accident. You are not here by chance. This is the appointed time. God says, congratulations. Archangel Michael says, your red alert has arrived. The angels say, do not skip this. And your own heart says, this is the moment. God says to you now, and this is not something you can afford to ignore, that the light which has been circling your life for years has finally come down into your hands. You have been walking through days of doubt and nights of silent tears, thinking that heaven has been deaf to your whispers, thinking that the angel assigned to you might have forgotten your name, but listen very carefully, because this is the moment the veil between you and the unseen is thinner than it has ever been. Archangel Michael stands next to you right now, not in the distant skies, but right here, in the very space where you are reading these words. He places his hand upon your shoulder and says with a voice that trembles the air, congratulations, your red alert has arrived, the final and undeniable signal from heaven that your waiting has not been in vain. He says, do not skip this, do not scroll past this, do not take it lightly. He says if you ignore this, you will cry later, not because God wishes you pain, but because you will miss the door that is opening for you now. This is your time, and the angels are under command not to allow you to skip this at any cost, because heaven has invested too much into you for you to let it slip away one more time. This message pours out like a river because your spirit needs more than a sentence, it needs immersion. You have been marked by light since the day you were born. There were people who tried to cover that mark. There were situations that tried to bury it under shame and delay. There were secret conversations about you in rooms you have never entered. There were decisions made that should have crushed your destiny. But God has been weaving a counterplan behind every curtain. As you read this, something is beginning to break in the spiritual atmosphere. Archangel Michael has waited for permission to act on your behalf, and now the permission has been granted. That is why he says your red alert has arrived. Red alert does not mean danger for you. It means emergency movement from heaven on your behalf. It means accelerated change. It means the tables are turning faster than you think. It means hidden things are about to be exposed. It means blessings that were delayed are now being delivered. It means protection is intensifying around you so that you are not harmed while everything shifts. You have wondered why you keep seeing signs. You have wondered why dreams repeat. You have wondered why at the edge of sleep you sometimes feel like someone is calling your name. You have wondered why sometimes you wake up with a sudden sense of urgency as if you are late for something you cannot name. All of this was your angel trying to get your attention. All of this was heaven knocking softly before this moment of louder knocking. This message is the louder knocking. This is why the words are intense. This is why Archangel Michael says if you skip this you will cry later. He does not say it to frighten you. He says it to save you from regret. He says it because the movement of God in your life is at a point where your choice to step in or step out will shape years, even decades. He says this because the next chapter of your life is not like the previous ones. This one is heavy with divine appointment. As you are reading, heaven is reading you. As you are absorbing, heaven is absorbing your reaction. Angels measure what you choose to believe and what you choose to ignore. They record it. They act accordingly. This is why you are being urged not to skim. God says this is not a coincidence. This is not just another moment passing you by. This is a divine interception in your life. Right now, as you read these words, heaven is leaning close to you, and the angels are watching your response. It has been written in the scroll of your destiny that at a certain time you would see these words, at a certain time your heart would be stirred, and at a certain time you would feel a trembling in your spirit that you cannot explain. That time is now. You are not reading a simple message. You are stepping into a holy appointment prepared for you before you were born. Heaven is speaking with urgency because heaven knows what is at stake. There are moments in your life that shape everything else that comes after, and tonight before 11 p.m. is one of those moments. You are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, you are not unseen. You are standing under a spotlight of grace and mercy, and the Creator of the universe is reaching out to you through these words to bring you back into alignment with His plan. Archangel Michael stands beside you as a protector and a witness. His wings are stretched wide and his sword of light is drawn, because in the unseen realm there are battles over your future that you do not yet comprehend. This is not to frighten you but to awaken you. Heaven does not waste words. When heaven says red alert, it means there is a window of time where decisions matter more than usual. It means something you have prayed for is about to manifest, but it also means something that wants to steal, delay, or destroy that blessing is also moving. This is why the angel is not allowing you to skip this message. This is why you are feeling the weight of it in your chest. This is why you have been sensing that something big is about to break in your life, but you could not name it. God is naming it for you now. You are in a moment of divine intersection. What you decide, what you believe, and what you do right now will echo into your future. You have felt tired. You have felt like giving up. You have wondered if your prayers were heard. You have wondered if the delays meant denial. Heaven is saying to you now that nothing you have prayed has been wasted. Every tear you cried was counted. Every time you chose to forgive instead of retaliate, every time you stayed kind when others were cruel, every time you whispered a prayer at night when nobody saw you, all of it has been gathered as seeds, and those seeds are now bursting into a harvest. But a harvest must be guarded. When crops come up in the field, the farmer watches for birds and thieves. This is what is happening in the spiritual world around you. The angel of the Lord has been assigned to keep you safe, to guard your harvest, to fight for what you cannot see. Your job is to believe, to stay steady, to trust God with everything. This is why He says, Do not fear, nothing will go wrong with you, you are safe, but you must pay attention. You must open your heart. Tonight before 11 p.m. is not just a time on the clock. It is a threshold. God is giving you a window to prepare your heart. The reason you are being told, "Please open this immediately," is because the longer you delay, the more the enemy of your soul tries to plant doubt, distraction, and confusion in your mind. The angel knows how fragile human hearts can be. The angel knows how easy it is to get caught up in scrolling, in noise, in worries, and miss the whisper of heaven. That is why this message has been written the way it is, loud enough to wake you, loving enough to comfort you, urgent enough to move you. Heaven is asking you now to slow down, to breathe, to let these words sink in. God is not angry with you. God is not trying to scare you. God is trying to protect you from missing something that was meant for you. He is trying to deliver something you asked for a long time ago, but your heart must be open to receive it. Archangel Michael says the red alert is not a punishment, it is a protection. It is a signal to you that the waiting is ending and the movement is beginning. It is the moment when a seed breaks the soil and becomes visible. You prayed for a miracle, and you thought heaven was silent. But heaven has been working behind the scenes. Heaven has been setting up connections, moving people, opening doors, exposing hidden motives, preparing hearts, and now the stage is ready. The curtain is about to rise. The thing you thought was lost is about to return. The opportunity you thought was closed is about to open. The truth you thought would never be revealed is about to be exposed. But when heaven moves like this, you must be positioned to receive. That is why the angel says do not skip this. That is why you are being told to trust, to pray, to surrender, to let go of the anxiety and hold on to faith. Imagine a parent reaching out to a child about to step into a busy street. The parent's voice is sharp not because of anger but because of love. That is how God's voice sounds to you now. There is nothing in this message that is meant to harm you. Everything is meant to help you. If you obey, if you trust, if you believe, you will not cry a lot. You will rejoice. You will stand amazed at how precise and how timely heaven's help is. You will look back at this night and say, I almost missed it, but God stopped me. I almost gave up, but the angel intervened. You will say, I didn't know how close my breakthrough was, but heaven knew. And you will tell others of the faithfulness of God, how He sent a word right when you needed it, how He sent protection when you didn't even know you were in danger. God says to you personally that you are not average. You are not forgotten. You are not a mistake. There is something inside you that heaven values greatly. That is why there has been so much opposition in your life. That is why certain relationships have been strange. That is why people have misunderstood you. That is why you have walked through seasons that felt unfair. Heaven has been shaping you for this. Heaven has been training you. Heaven has been teaching you to hear the still small voice in the midst of noise, to stand when others fall, to trust when others doubt. All of this has prepared you for the blessing that is coming. All of this has prepared you to handle it with humility and gratitude, not pride or fear. Heaven says you are ready. The red alert is the final signal before release. Your angel stands ready to deliver. All you must do is stay open, stay believing, stay surrendered. Between now and tonight at 11 p.m., take time to sit quietly and pray. Tell God you are ready. Tell Him you trust Him. Tell Him you receive what He is sending. You don't have to know all the details. You don't have to figure it all out. You only have to agree with heaven. You only have to keep your heart soft and your spirit open. If distractions come, gently turn back. If fear rises, gently speak faith. Say out loud, God is with me, I am safe, nothing will go wrong with me, I trust Him completely. The more you say it, the more peace will flow. The more peace flows, the more clearly you will hear. And as you hear, you will know what to do next. The steps will come one at a time. The doors will open one at a time. The provision will appear one at a time. This is how heaven works. This is how angels move. They guide you step by step so you are not overwhelmed. Archangel Michael also wants you to know that he has been fighting for you in places you do not see. He has been blocking attacks, removing obstacles, silencing accusations, and protecting your name. You may never know in this life how many times you were spared from harm because of divine intervention. But one day you will see it, and you will be amazed. Until then, believe it by faith. Know that you are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses cheering you on. Know that heaven is invested in your story. Know that you are more loved than you can imagine. This is why you were warned. This is why you are being comforted. This is why you are being guided. Do not worry about how it will happen. Do not worry about when it will happen. The time has been set. The delivery has been scheduled. All you must do is be ready. This message came to you today as a sign that heaven keeps its appointments. It is not late. It is right on time. It is for you. It is personal. It is real. And it will not fail. So breathe. Pray. Believe. Tonight before 11 p.m., set aside a moment to simply open your heart. Heaven will meet you there. Heaven will speak. Heaven will move. And you will not be disappointed. God will be with you, rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you, you are safe, you just have to trust God and pray to Him. This is your time. This is your message. This is your red alert of blessing. God says that right now the heavens are open and a red alert has been issued for your life, not as a punishment but as a sacred announcement that something extraordinary, something that has been delayed, is now ready to manifest for you. Archangel Michael stands beside you, wings outstretched, his sword blazing with holy fire, and he is not allowing you to skip this message at any cost. This is not a casual word. This is not an ordinary whisper. This is a summons from above. If you let this moment pass by, if you ignore the pull you feel in your chest right now, if you treat this as another line of text, the grief you will feel later will be heavier than you can imagine, because this is the moment heaven has marked as your turning point. The angels say congratulations, because you have survived storms, betrayals, delays, unseen attacks and heavy nights of prayer. They say congratulations because what others tried to bury about you will now bloom in daylight. They say congratulations because even though the world counted you out, God counted you in. This message is not just a comfort, it is a command to act. Tonight before 11 p.m. your